OG's turn to pick.
Keeper of the Light.
Team Secret's turn to ban.
Silencer.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick.
Clockwork!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Dusker.
Seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick.
Enigma.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Void incarnate.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
Oh, let's go, let's go. I'm hyped up, Zyori. I love where, you know, the panelists, the host gives them a very clear, defined thing. One word. Neither of them can follow it.
No.
You just can't shut them up.
We're not very good at directions. It's a serious issue. I don't know. It happens to all the panelists. It's probably just from, you know, zero confidence from years of being wrong. But like they point out, it's glorious to do OG and secret games because, well, no one's going to fault you if you don't know where a hero's going to go. Because the second this trinket gets picked, the whole time you're just thinking, is this 3 or is it 5? And then the silencer comes out, and is this 5, 3, or 2? And then, well, lo and behold, it's probably going to be a safe lane silencer, as it turns out, because of that Slaughter and that Tusk. So, Lacoste and Lizard were just kind of getting into it, but the lane swaps, right? That's what this whole early part of the game is going to be about. And we don't really have any big lane swap shenanigan heroes in this game, right? You know, Coddle, he doesn't have recall anymore. That's not something to worry about. Not that he ever had level 1. But anyway, you don't have to worry about the Chen plays to guarantee the good lanes, right? So that means that the first bloods and the first TPs are the most important thing.
Oh yeah, Sora, why did you go into the trees? Never go into the trees. Never with the big old tree protector. It didn't matter. He's going to die no matter what. So No Tail draws first blood and a little bit of int going the way of Silencer. But yeah, I am curious to see if they're going to sort of commit heavily to like one of these lane setups, or if like we're going to see everybody just like sprint out across the map and try and head over the other way. Battery Assault early on, pressure onto Puppy, and with the Nature's Grasp, pushback secures him a bounty rune, but is he going to secure a couple more int? It doesn't look like it. Mid one trying to force them away, but there are a lot of heroes here, and No Tail separating from the herd only to get body blocked by Nisha and potentially get brought down here.
You got a little too greedy on that one, trying to like keep punishing Nisha on the way out. And then suddenly the numbers just turned on him and he realizes, yeah, I'm not getting out of this one. Orb of Venom not going to help you escape.
And meanwhile, Nisha gets on back to the mid lane before there's even that much of a problem. So total bounty runes there. You can see Secret coming a little bit ahead out of the first door as they're going to try and chase down Matumbo Man and bringing everybody back again. They can't quite get the isolation lockdown, and instead the turn is going to be there and trying to bring down Stocksa. He's going to die. Blinding
they
light
brought in Puppy too.
Hotel in some trouble as he is going to get chased down, pummeled. They have another Lucent Beam, a double kill for Yapzor.
Yeah, he's getting very caught out so far. I mean, we're a minute into this game, but that's 2 now for Notel, where he's just like slightly out of position. I mean, in that case, it's the fact that Puppy get brought in with that nice blinding light to help out for sure. But that's going to give Zai the 1v1. So we do have Slider versus Enigma down there, and we still have Nisha just chilling mid on the Voids here versus the Sun.
This is a scary time right now. Granted, it looks like they've been able to dodge the majority of the... well, actually, I thought No-Tail's coming back up, but No-Tail's heading bottom. Very, very slowly on the tree, as you can see. It's a long walk back out. 40 seconds was on that TP when he respawned. It looks like they're going to swap things up here and just sort of leave mid-1 to the Wolves a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you don't get the good start as the Orb of Treant. That's a painful one. You know, no wind lace, no boots or whatever. You can't like trade him back, and full-on commitment can be hard versus someone like the Slardar. So currently this matchup not looking too hot for No-Tail, but at the very least he can start to bully these pulls as Zai will slowly chop and deforest that whole area by his camp, I'm sure.
To make sure that happens, and it feels like this game is looking like it's going to maybe be a bit on Seb. He is playing this Enigma, having like an okay time at least at the start. I don't know, like I'm trying to figure out who makes moves in this lineup for OG. Like, can Sven really do all that much in the mid game? It feels like he's just going to kind of be AFK farming. What? Oh,
yeah, we're mirroring last game pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Last game it was Mag and Spectre just kind of hanging out. This game it's going to be Sven and well, pretty much Enigma, honestly, but also the Silencer all really just hanging out. Yeah, the movements are like 1,000% on the supports. No-Tail giving the vision in a lot of cases for like the overall map movements, and then Sox, of course, the hook shots can be very key here. Can they really contest stacks from a Luna? Yes and no. With Black Hole they can. Without Black Hole it's probably gonna be a little bit difficult unless this Silencer like really snowballs, right?
Normally.
And granted, there's like some cool things that are gonna work out here later on as well. Having global silence against the Void Spirit, I think is pretty underrated how good that can be. Granted, you go for a Yule's Scepter really early on, but you know, in the later stages you're gonna have Sven with the Stormhammer spells. There's like some answers there. They're gonna find the kill on a mid one yet again. Downside is that if they ever find the Silencer, he is just paper.
Yeah, and they're gonna be using that combo a lot, I assume, this game, right? Maxed out Chakra with the Lucent Beam. If he gets any of those talents too, that you just get it's like Zeus, right? You just get like double bolt. You can just spam it over and over.
Double damage.
Yeah, gonna block off Thompson here. Thompson,
Oh man, that could have been really bad.
This is still not a great time for him. No-Tail's gonna TP in and force back Yapzor from pressuring any further, and even give him a salve.
Yeah, he's dead with that Remnant though. That was level 2. So a bit lucky there for Thompson, or I guess just well played, really. Just gets the right guess in some ways. Oh, nice. Zai's going for the quadruple Midas build. I'm a huge fan of this one. Usually, I believe pioneered by OD Pixel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
found a lot of success. It started after the 6 Battle Furies, you see.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. The other thing about that is it's only the 4 that we can see. There might be more afterwards, as Fox is going to get brought down up top again. Kind of a feeding fest up in the top lane, it feels like. So far, 2 deaths for the Clockwork, 1 for the Silencer. As down bottom, trying to pressure Zai, see if they can get any counterplay. Won't be able to, but they do secure some bounty runes for OG. Secret definitely in the lead right now, though.
Yeah, the rotation of No-Tail has curbed some of the farm from Zai, but it hasn't outright stopped it. It hasn't given a huge improvement in the Enigma. Nice snowball mid. Yapzor wants his revenge. Oh, but the tower.
Is this going to work? He's still living. Nope, not long enough. Mid one, tries to make the rotation, secures himself a pickup. Oh, the urn, not enough to heal him, and will eventually drop. Gets the +2.
The All right, now the question is, did he notice the obs? I didn't see mid one ping it or anything.
Right.
So at least the Absol got a good obs down there.
It was all set up by just a really good remnant there from Nisha, finding him in the trees. But does force Sven on back, and that was a mid one rotation. Granted, he's not getting much up top anyways. Now he'll be able to as No-Tail heads back up here. Jump in the mid lane. Guards on the top yet again, but they will not actually be able to get any extra pressure on there. He does get the D ward though, it looks like.
Yeah, but he's now God Strength in the middle of the lane too, so that just like limits his actual farm time. You can see the pings right away because he's saying, "Hey, he's God Strength. You guys want to go kill him?" Like we know he's gonna be farming this area because he doesn't want to waste his ulti.
Well, there is a ward right here that scouts out Nisha. Thompson not wanting to reveal that, hey, there is a ward.
Meanwhile, Puppy's also dying.
Okay.
But it looks like Thompson will just get zoned out. Oh, well, Matsu's going down too. Oh my god, we're dying everywhere.
Ooh, Chase trying to get out of there. They will lose Matumbo Man. Thompson hiding away to the side. Doesn't have any way to stay survivable here. They eventually just chase him down. And all across the map, things going a little bit haywire.
I love the response from OG. At least they got something finally in return to that top lane, though, because they are just bullying the hell out of Thompson. Nisha just locking him down and keeping the track on him. Just knowing how he wants to play this Sven into the mid.
Like you said, getting that return kill onto Matumbo Man is nice, but Matumbo Man already has Mask of Madness and one of the Wraith Bands done. So this is a little bit of a crazy one, how quickly he's going to be farmed up and able to retreat back to that jungle eventually. So they will go on to Matumbo Man yet again. Only level 4 right now. Battery Assault, chase down. This is a good kill for them. If they can get him, this would be huge. He turns around, tries to hit with the Mask of Madness, but he's just going to fall. Seb on the bottom lane is also going to die, though.
Simultaneous action this whole game, it seems.
Very interesting. There is just going to be a TP away, it looked like.
That puts
Yes, that's going to heal back up.
mid one at 10 stolen int already, though, at 8 minutes. Considering the way this started, I would say that he's feeling pretty happy with the turnaround over the past couple of minutes.
Yeah.
But is it time for Matu to just hit the jungle, I guess is the question, right? Because Puppy's starting to prep it up for him with another stack there.
It feels likely. And I will say, you know, the big difference that I think with this game is, like, in last game, the Bristleback was able to invade aggressively and shut down the farm from Secret. It feels harder for Secret to do that to OG with a Luna. Like, Luna's kind of vulnerable, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They do see this rotation of Nisha right now. He came right through the river, and even his courier is still coming over this ward, so they are very certain what Nisha's up to. But again, look what it is. It's Thompson, who's God Strength, just running through empty space.
Are scanning.
Not able to farm.
Radiant's middle tower is
It's
under
really frustrating. So yeah, granted, this is going to be sort of a lackluster kill potential, and we'll see if they can even take this tower, as they are going to use the glyph. But as you mentioned, space created, or rather space denied from Thompson. He's going to try and stack this up. Nisha making the rotation over. This ward placed down earlier by the Tusk that you talked about, so valuable, and again, they force Thompson away from his
Oh my god, he's got to be so tilted right now. This game just feels so annoying to play for this Sven. Everywhere he goes, they are just chasing after him. At least he has his own defensive vision, still tracking Yapsor and Nisha right now, but the space in comparison for Matu is just night and day. You know, you have Puppy just coming up, blasting the wave if he has to, going back and getting a stack. I see him throwing out blinding lights to try and get some stacks set up too. A little nest egg is much better looking for Matu, even if there's only like a 500 gold difference right now.
They don't quite have level 6 yet, so
only one jump on Nisha.
Get out of here. Now the chase, looking for it. Thompson's still moving in a position, but they're not going to be able to find him.
No, there's no angles there. No-Tail doesn't have the ulti. Yeah, it doesn't even have his tranquil boots sent out yet. They're coming on the courier? Yeah, they're coming on the courier. That's going to help a lot for the tree.
Got it.
10-minute bounty runes spawning. Looks like we're set for a trade-off of 2 apiece as Matumbo Man, as you mentioned, retreats back to the jungle. Seb farming down bottom. Finds a Faded Rose for himself. Yeah.
Nisha just ran in there, astral stepped through the small camp to steal 1 creep and just walked away. Steals the bounty rune. See you later.
Nice. All right. Well played. Yeah, it's interesting. It definitely, you can tell there's like a pretty clear demarcation of where you're able to farm. And actually, you can see that OG is sort of taking over this area of the map as well. Getting some pretty good farm on going from Seb.
Yeah, I think Seb's build was really hard to determine this game. He has a lot of options here, right? Like, they have the silencer on their side, and if he wanted to go for Blink BKB, it's pretty strong this game. You know, the tools they have of Slider and Tusk aren't very reliable. Nisha.
Mid lane, Global comes out, they drop it. And, you know, the big winner in all of this is going to be No Tail, right? Like, they're diving in here, trying to find him and trying to punish him, but he's just keeps on cutting these waves. They're going to force out the glyph, but he's making so much space for the rest of his team as they pressure mid.
Yeah, he is going for the very aggressive tree build of the triple leech seed, though, so not a lot of help with these towers at the moment.
Right.
But it won't matter as long as they can save it. He can just slowly heal it back up.
I haven't seen that much of that. Usually I feel like we see the Nature's Grasp instead of the Leech Seed.
Well, especially with how his game's been going too, right? Or it hasn't really felt like he's had a lot of opportunities to be aggressive like that. But that could have been a reason why they were able to get some of these kills onto Matu. I'd have to go back and look a little closer.
Be careful. Overgrowth used. Have Black Hole available if they want to use it. Nisha going to go for the walk away. Simulate. They drop down.
Oh, that's
big
nice.
old white hole onto everybody. In some trouble now. They still have Black Hole available if they want to use it. Nisha walked in the taunt. Pull him back in, and the tree armor will not keep him alive. Absolute destruction here coming in. OG trying to salvage this, but Secret will not be denied. They don't have Eclipse, but they don't need it. Everybody falling on OG as they'll throw out those shards, chase down Thompson, get the kill again.
The lack of global silence and the combination of the vision there from Zai is just absolutely brutal. Crushing even. As that now puts him at 12-6, a 4K lead, and that's 4 kills for them. Oh, 690 gold for Nisha. He picked up a lot of those bounties.
Really well done. Yeah, a big turn there. That top fight.
Oh, Saksa, he walked into it as they just smoked.
Is this gonna work? No, surely not. Oh my god, they're outside the cog. Nah, Matumba Man's gonna get the kill. It was close.
It was a bold play. He was going for a potential courier snipe or a solo kill on the Luna. He probably thought Luna was gonna come back here and just farm by herself, right?
Yeah.
Which is a very realistic scenario. Knowing that she was a little bit weak from that engagement. Oh, that would have been huge.
Fortunately, just more gold into the coffers of Matumba Man. Looking for a little bit of redemption after that last Spectre game.
Thompson's just trying to get a Mask of Madness finish still.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
definitely behind. Not the worst in the world right now. Mid one is definitely the hero that's kind of the most suffering of the cores. But he's got his Midas on his mind. He's ready to go. He's almost there.
But what is the game plan for OG now? I mean, the hookshot's up, but like, let's look at our heroes. What is the follow-up to hookshot? If there's global, that's going to give you enough time to make a play. But anything else feels like Sven has to be there. And speaking of which, he's still being harassed and bullied off his lane by Zion Yapsor. So, if, like, let's say you even get a good global kill. Even if it's 1 or 2 heroes, it feels like you're just on the sidelines for 2 minutes after that.
Right, and so many of the problems that are coming up are like a lack of ability to initiate with the black hole, because that would be the other way, like, ability you could play around, right?
Yeah.
And then you still have the problem of the Will-O-Wisp getting dropped on top of him, which I guess speaks back to what you're talking about. It's a hard game for Seb to itemize.
So I feel like this game's now going to start looking towards things like Nature's Grasps and flares and just like pushing lanes, you know?
Yeah.
Just try and delay and wait things out. But the strength of this lineup when Zai gets Blink Dagger is going to be quite frightening. I feel like it's just going to be total freedom for Yapsor and Zai. Like, typically for a Tusk to snowball, you need that medallion or, you know, sometimes you see like the Deso or whatever in pubs if it's an off lane. But with Maxed Out Tag Team and the Corrosive Haze, even without the medallion, he's going to do so much burst damage to these heroes.
It can be devastating, definitely. It feels like the type of lineup that's built to just snowball once you take that mid tier 1 tower and sort of secure the dire jungle. They'll be able to Roche really quickly. It's a pretty clear path what they want to do for this game, and as you mentioned, OG much more difficult to find their footing here, as Yapsor is going to be found, And this should be a pretty quick and easy pick off here, although, yeah, Malphus comes out. So they'll be able to chase him down and kill him eventually. Much needed.
That one hurt.
Sneak kill where you don't have to expend hook shot, don't have to expend black hole, as a kill that OG will take.
Yeah, exactly. And now they want to utilize this catapult in the mid lane, though, in response. So a glyph there from OG. Puppy just scanning for some vision, but gonna see that cliff is unwarded.
Eye blink done. Got it. Hook shot in.
Yeah, Puppy's just going a little bit crazy here.
Oh, they pushed him out of it afterwards. Stun is going to be there. The big rush coming out from Zai. Global is going to follow up afterwards. Can they bring these heroes down? They're fighting underneath the Will-O-Wisp. It's really hard to take this engagement. They're going to try and turn it.
They're trying.
They won't be able to. Now Matumba Man in trouble. He gets left alone.
All right,
Everybody
Puppy.
else abandoned him.
That's on you, Puppy. That's like 1,000% on him. Nice slow siege on the base, and Puppy's like, I just want like a little bit better positioning on this hill, guys.
Is under attack.
Probably thought like, oh, I'm safe. I have Glimmer. What could happen to me? He's like, well, don't follow me, guys.
Boom, there it goes.
Well, they can try and take this fighting. I mean, this is a little bit crazy going into this one. They don't have Will-O-Wisp and Black Hole's still available with a mech. They can't fight into that right now. Greaves
Well, there's
just
no global, though.
did.
I think
True.
Secret can just like take it to them once the Luna's back.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I just, yeah, it's like the faith in the black hole right now is very minimal with only Greaves.
That's fair.
The BKB is going to be sweet, though.
Again, trying to keep this tower alive. The tree armor's down. Hook shot in. Caught him again.
Oh, drop it, Seb.
Everybody's grouped up together. Seb doesn't want to drop it. Snowball's coming in afterwards. And they just destroyed him. Yaptor, the big punch to the back of the head. Trying to heal back up. Thompson's moving into position. Gets the stun onto Zynisha, though. Throws out the remnant. Not going to connect. They weren't able to find anybody there.
And Thompson's not done.
Zynisha gotta get the hell out of there.
His teammates are, though. No one else is coming with them, so he's not going to find anyone else at the chase down after the dissimulate, and very well played. Seb, there was really no option there because, like, every time I looked to see, like, oh, could he, like, black hole here? It's like, no, the snowball's already started, so... Yeah, right. It's okay. He took all the damage, and they got two of the biggest kills that they need in this game right now, especially bringing this Luna back down to parity with the Sven. Now, under a 500 gold lead for this Luna, who had such an amazing start and so many stacks prepped for her. Mind you, she still has a double ancient stack, but Sven's got one of his own over there, too. In fact, I think that's remnants of a bit of a triple over there.
Ooh. Just finishing off the Imp Claw, too, for Sven.
Okay.
Big.
All right, Imp Claw Echo Saber, I see. All right, Sven's back, guys.
He never left.
Oh, Puppy getting that Eidolon gold. Look at that, 230. Oh, yeah. That's like when you get like Lion versus an illusion hero.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like a, you know, it's a palpable difference in your hero in those games where you're like, man, I'm actually gonna have like better timings on my items because of this.
It's true. Yeah, it makes all the difference in the world. You can see now there's a lot of heroes grouped together down bottom. DD's about to wear off. They see Zai. He has his blink dagger still. Malefisto can't get him. Not in time. Thompson completely alone up on the top side of the map. But it doesn't look like they're really going to end up losing out too much. In fact, they find the hook shot there. Overgrowth afterwards. Lots of damage on Anisha. You'll set your eventually.
I'm fine with global. Okay, all right.
Oh, that was everything.
That's fine. I mean, they should have just picked one. I think there must lack of communication there.
Right.
Because one should cover both. Maybe I didn't see the positioning on Soxa, but I assume it wasn't started yet. Oh. Sorry, on Yapsor rather.
Matumbo Man might have been in range with that
Radiant's
cast range talent too.
Is under attack.
Yeah, sure.
But regardless, they get
dead.
killed. Yeah,
that's the thing though. Is like they need those ultis and they need those kills like that because we talk about their initiation being rather weak. Like they're essentially punishing the out of position plays from the side of Team Secret, and they're getting big capitalizations on it there, like that mid tier 1.
OG looking real solid here in this game number 2 after being down 4,000 gold lead. They're now back up 1,000, and this is before Blink BKB from Enigma.
Yeah, at one point it was a 6k gold lead and a 4k XP lead. Like Secret really did have quite a margin there. They're gonna bring a creep to the Roach Pit with them just to make sure OG are aware this is happening.
Ooh, gotta be wary. You have shots available.
Fortune.
Oh man, so you want to punish? Oh no, there he goes.
What in the hell? Okay, Thompson is in. Thompson's down to half HP, trying to live. Greaves come out. Snowball onto him too. They can't quite kill him all the time. They will take down No Tail. No problem at all. They're all sitting in the Malefus damage. And the hook shot afterwards, catching, separating all of them. Thompson walks back in. They kill off Zai. Able to force a buyback already onto the Tusk. They take down mid one. Goes for the Invis. The former keeps Thompson and able to turn it back around. Thompson jumps in. Barely walks away from that one. Eventually gets brought down. And Nisha, can he manage to finish off the rest of them? Seb trying to back out of there. 8 seconds for Greaves, but it won't be enough.
Oh yeah, this is the Absol's buyback right here.
And that is exactly what they needed.
Yeah, he came back in saying, I am making sure we're getting full cleanup here. This isn't just going to be like 1 or 2 kills. Yeah, it's going to cost me my gold, but I'm taking my gold and throwing it onto Nisha. And in the end, he ended up gaining anyway. So he will definitely take it. That's 2,000 experience for Puppey, Yapzor, and Nisha.
God damn. Big play.
They got all of that team fight on their heroes.
Under attack.
Now, the unfortunate thing is losing Matumba Man, they can't go back in and secure Roche right away. So it looks like there's going to be this opportunity again with Global backup and Black Hole soon to be available as well that Secret weren't able to punish. So OG at least denying him that objective, but Secret rebuilding the gold lead.
Yeah, and of course the counter to big ultis is always buyback and Aegis, so they really don't want to give this up.
I will say, I love the silencer build. After going for the Midas, goes back for the Glimmer Cape, giving you that attack speed, sort of passively, a little bit of save for himself, and he's got 28 int stolen. Yeah,
it reminds me of the mid invokers that kind of do these plays too, right? And then you go back like a solar or something, but because you're more right click based, you can go for this pike instead. Zai.
Okay, they still have Global available, gonna use it now afterwards, moving into position, trying to save him. Thompson saved at the last minute, turns up another man, tries to bring him down. The blinding light, will it be enough? It will. But now, Seb moving into position, he doesn't have the Black Hole available. He can't get into range, but it doesn't matter. The chase down's still coming, turn now, trying to kill him off with
Is Nisha the mop and bucket?
They lost so many heroes have dropped already for Secret. They gotta be wary about running back in. Nisha can't do it. Yeah. Can't do it all alone.
Yeah, I think between the Urn and the Greasor, it's just a little bit too much for Nisha. Oh, man, he wants him there so bad, though. It's just like, he has so much mobility and damage that you're trying to dish out here. I mean, he continues to survive. Nisha's probably going to start building up some streaks here pretty soon.
Yeah, he's had a really good game and has the Aghanim Scepter fully completed now as well. So one more thing stopping this Black Hole is mid one chase down.
Yeah, Zai's got the proc prepped, but he's out of there.
I love it. He just comes in, gives him a punch, and runs away. Do a little pull.
Rotation forced.
Still down to 3,000 gold lead now.
Yeah, so we did it again, right? Now Global's gone. And we've also lost God Strength, but Roche remains.
And how far away are we from BKB for Enigma? He's, what, around 800, 900 gold away from completing it. I mean, there's still ways for them to break this at that point, but it gets a lot harder, it feels like.
They need Thompson's BKB. Once that comes out, these fights are not going to look as even anymore. I mean, you see how he's doing in these fights despite starting every engagement at like 20% HP and being controlled by all of these AoE effects. He is still slaughtering through and just like cleaving apart Team Secret. So I really fear for them when this BKB comes out.
Yeah, a couple of those blinding lights have been clutch to stopping the rampage, and then like you also have the Stormhammer Dispels now as well to deal with the Yule Scepter. It's going to be Secret. What do they need to do to try and sort of build off the slight lead that they've got right now? Is it just as simple as trying to run in and sneak a Roche, or do they have to like catch somebody out of position?
I think they have to get that next tier of items. That's the hardest part for them. They have to get Nisha into whatever he wants next. I mean, he started with the hammer, and now he's thinking either BKB or Deso. He's probably thinking that maybe I can get the Aegis, and then I can get Deso, ideally. Since Luna's a little like, you know, if Luna dies, the fight's probably broken anyway.
True. Yeah, that could be the other sort of damage dealer that they need. They can get to it as fight is brewing.
Pump fakes, left, right.
Tops and BKB immediately. Global afterwards. They're going to focus down Yapzor alone. Is this even enough? I mean, he's got a snowball afterwards. They blow everything. Oh, charge.
Maybe.
Hobson alone. They have the Will-O-Wisp afterwards. BKB is worn off. Meanwhile, though, they just completely small and soft. The black hole onto 2 isn't good enough, though. Zeb trying to bring down Nishi. He's able to Yule Scepter afterwards. His fight kind of looking okay for Secret, but now the turn comes. The taunt pulls him back in, but Tumbleman trying to live through all of this. He doesn't have enough damage. Zai now has to run away as Secret have lost 3 and OG. The BKBs didn't matter when you hit your spells like that.
It's under attack.
Oh, that was a beautiful black hole. Just overlaying it atop the cogs like that. Just kind of ended that fight, you know? And it all started because of a global silence on a Tusk. And then things just got weird, you know?
Radiant structures are fortified.
God dang. So impressive,
Radiant's top
and
tower is under attack.
when things get weird, it's you know, one big spell that you can hit afterwards that kind of turns it all around for you. Roche looks like it's going to be claimed now, and mid one actually going to be the one that takes it. Got 46 stolen int now.
Yeah, it's getting a little absurd. He's just there the whole time. He has the +2 steal, and he just keeps living. Right? He's 10-3 and 11 this engagement or this game.
I'm trying to think of who are the heroes that are really hurt by this. I mean, to be honest, Luna's kind of looking a little bit low on int herself.
I know. I wish you could tell.
45 mana.
We need a tracker.
And Yapstor, he's getting somewhat low. We've got, what, 400 mana on the Slardar. Both teams picking up a Paladin Sword. Feeling that those are going to be passed off to the respective carries now as Luna takes hers. And as you mentioned, that next tier of items, BKB queued up for her.
Oh, Nisha scared it?
Oh my god. Oh.
Rough.
Barely.
Well, much needed for Nisha as they try and dodge this Aegis fight. See if they can get additional pressure on the other 2 lanes, seeing this big horde of dire heroes moving into the bottom lane. No, that'll help instead of a Deso at the very least. Nisha picking up the over destruction.
Dire's top tower is under
Be
attack.
good.
Thompson had the execute for a while and had just gotten the Stormhammer talent as well, but switching back towards that AC, just again doubling down on the fact that you have this war cry here versus the Slardar, and perhaps even just seeing that this Void Spirit has the orb and is also perhaps even going Desolator just makes sense, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
The thing that sort of is feeling like it's going to be the back-breaking moment is when you get on top of Nisha at the start of these fights. Like, how does he live through these engagements?
Dire's top
And
tower
I don't
is
know.
under
I'm
attack.
still waiting to see if he's going to be able to do it because they just don't have much that stops it. Like, you can't really stop a black hole. He has Blink available. Jump in. Speaking of which, they're going to catch him right away at the start. Yapsor's going to go down. Just barely able to get out of there on Nisha, but game is looking mighty hard.
OG have just jumped at every single opportunity that Secret have given
Radiant's
them. Like,
middle
they're
tower is
so
under attack.
heavy at punishing, right? Like, that's kind of what I think has won this game for them, or at least up until this point. Because with the way things were going for Team Secret and the lead they'd accrued on the Luna, as well as the farm that was there on Zai, I thought they had a really good chance of just starting to, like, kind of like pick off their way to victory here with those long cooldowns of OG, but they made everyone count. They're back in again, though, from Secret.
Thompson.
That's a lot of wasted spells.
BKB.
Run.
That was a ton.
Yeah, do not let them fight you. And now see if you can linger nearby for a pick, but not going to get it.
That was the puppy. Like, he just dropped everything and gets the full refresh afterwards.
Yeah.
Really good combo there. The chakra.
That was like a 5-on-3, right? And they just force all that out and drive back OG.
I mean, it's something to be wary of, right? Like, you get somebody caught in that Aether Remnant. If you can force them back, it's a really good opportunity for them.
They want some further aggression.
Oh,
Yeah.
they know no BKB for 30 seconds. They're trying to chase, trying to find him. Zai goes for the bash, gets the crush, and this is going to be big. They're moving in to try and save it, but immediately cancels that TP. And Secret find themselves a much-needed pickoff.
I wonder if Global could have saved him.
Good point.
I'm not actually sure. I mean, they have Lotus on the Coddle, so probably not.
Yeah, he also had, he didn't have BKB for 30, so probably, yeah. Nonetheless.
It's always so hard when you're playing Silencer to like judge that situation, but I think he made the right call that time.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, he does
is
have.
under attack.
Just looking at Puppy's farm,
Dire's top
all of
tower
a sudden,
is under attack.
has almost level 20 now on Coddle. Has the Lotus and a Glimmer and an Aeon Disc.
It's all the Eidolons, clearly. Actually, it's the fact that he's 160 CS. You know, Puppy, he finds this farm in these games. 781 gold. Look at that, 500 gold from Eidolons, man. Good thing JJ's here.
Big guy. Okay, what's level 20 talent is gonna take? He's waiting on it. Chakra Magic cooldown or the Will-O-Wisp AoE?
Wow, Puppy, he just can't stop. He's got 52 gold from Cogs as well. Thank you.
He's the second highest level in the game right now on Puppy. What in the Sam hell? All right, he takes the Chakra Magic cooldown.
Well, remember that fight where he got like 2,000 gold as well?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, 2,000 XP.
So this is going to be like a really quick restore on all of the abilities from the Void Spirit as he pulls back in. Mid one forces some rotations. They try and get away from him. Aegis is going to expire. Seb looking for the chase down, but Yapzor should be able to make his way out of here. So they force a couple rotations. And now, catching Saksa all alone, has the hook shot available. Will not connect. Misses No Tail. And the chase down is going to come. Meanwhile, Seb moves in with the Greaves. Tries to turn it. Zai in a lot of trouble.
It was all a bait. Intentional miss.
Oh, they got him.
He's too good.
Side. They're trying to slow this down. Will Scepter lift up? BKB turnaround. Nisha forces to assimilate. Tries to run away. Global comes out. Now can they turn? Nisha gets the Lotus Orb onto him as he hides away to the side. Stunned back the other direction and able to either step out of there.
Nice Glimmer.
Step.
Saved him until they dropped that sentry, but then there wasn't enough time left.
Yapzor still looking for the runaway. Has the Lotus Orb. They get vision, and the Malefice should secure his eventual death. Again, they lose the two supports as Yapzor not able to make the escape. Another -4.
And these Lotus Orbs, pretty punishing on the Sven, right? It's like annoying enough when you have the Ags, but without the Ags, it's kind of even more annoying.
Yeah.
It's like if you try and stun them to then like follow up damage, you're just gonna be stunned at the same time as well.
Especially when they have Ags, like Nisha does.
The plays. And there goes the now you're talking about that Nisha's maneuverability between the Keeper of the Light and now the talent on the Astral Step Charge restore time.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it might get a couple extra jumps in because of that if they want to sync that up together.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The Covenant's gone for all of the Lucid Beam damage talents also. Another way to sort of pair together with the chakra.
Radiant's top
but
tower
it
is
does
fallen.
sort of leave him without that much damage, it feels like, in a way. As he's going to try and push out this wave real quickly. There's a DD down bottom. Let's see if they're able to get it. That away.
Yeah, he's certainly more magic at this point than the actual right click. And part of that, I mean, it still comes down to the fact that they're playing against a Sven who is, getting Warcry and an AC. So.
Battle. Jump in. Tries to get him. Black hole. Blows him up. No more Nisha.
Does he want to buy back?
No kill, though. Can they get him?
It's so tempting to buy back here.
No black hole. BKB immediately comes out. They turn it back around with the Lotus, too. Zeb, he's going to fall. Snowballing, looking for more. Mid one, can't quite get the crush. And Roche, 20 seconds from being possible to respond. They spot Thompson. These wards placed up on the high ground. They're going to go for the global. But can they kill him? I think he's in trouble. Thompson going to pop the BKB. Zai, chase down, Walrus punch, catch the clips afterwards. They get the finish. No secret. Don't count him out yet.
That flare. Saksa almost having it, but Zai, with the help of the Fairy Fire charge, survives his way through that one.
Oh, and unfortunate for Secret, long Roche respawn time, 2.5 minutes. Means they won't get an opening here to try and punish.
Oh, that is pretty brutal. Everything will be back, eh?
Yeah.
And they'll probably even have a refresher by then on the Enigma. And a Scythe too? Yeah, that's a tough draw.
Damn.
Yeah, you had a really nice moment there. Considering the only thing you were missing was your Void Spirit, and he's coming up soon anyway.
Some games, you get a DD spawn top.
Yeah.
Some games, this happens. A little bit of luck working in their favor here.
But then we can be optimists. Oh, thankfully it's a late spawn, so that we're going to get one more clash at this Roche to truly decide this game. So there.
True. Point.
I mean, it would be a little unfair to give them an instant spawn. you know, even if it was like a half duration spawn, they still might get delayed out of these ultis, right? We can pretend.
True.
Yeah. This butterfly, very nice. You already deal with this annoying mischance earlier from the Coddle, so you get BKB, but now obviously that doesn't help you versus the butterfly. There's no tail. Good positioning for this ulti here.
Definitely got to be careful. The Hex comes out. That's the reveal, and it takes down Zai. The rest of them got to run, but the hook shot follow. Catches Yapzor, thinking about chasing, has that Lotus on cooldown still, and right clicks the turret of mid-1. 74 install and just beating the crap out of anybody who gets too close.
No tail showing the follies of Treant Protector there. Blixspore with the ulti, and just Manta and Lotus, and they're just gone. They're like, oh yeah, right. I'm Tree. Not quite Tidehunter yet.
They don't have vision. They don't know that it's the long Roche response. They're going to buy back for this one on the Tusk. I guess they could have waited to do that Remnant play. Maybe
they're smoking. Seb
Coming in.
got the blink. And his courier, is that his courier? Oh yeah, let's go. Oh baby. All right, Seb.
Oh,
the 10-man black hole.
Oh God, gotta be wary.
Look how much mana he has too. Ooh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Just careful with the midnight pulses.
True.
Dire are
Double
scanning.
BKB, double black hole, all pain for Secret if they get caught out. And OG, this is their key to the victory. It looks like they're gonna still hold their position. Secret just separate.
Right.
I mean, is this the type of game where you can solo black hole to start?
It's six. Hold on, this is important. It's 1655 for everything, so he hasn't hit the Greaves.
Okay.
That's a classic Tidehunter error. Ooh, nice dodge.
Good dodge. Pulls back in. Force staff afterwards. BKB used.
He's lurking.
Force staff. Trying to live. Not going to happen. Black hole onto one Yapzor. They bought back though. They might want to try to this fight, but they have to be careful. Wait, he actually did live. The global comes out afterwards. Look at the damage coming in from Zai and from the Luna. The right click's demolished. Where's the second black hole? They don't have it. He is dead. Does not have buyback. Be gone. Mid-1 to fall afterwards. Somehow, some way, Secret pull that out.
I don't think he stopped for the Midnight Pulse, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he went straight for the black hole. Because I don't remember seeing it down below. Yeah, that's what it was.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wow. Yeah, that's, I mean, maybe that wouldn't have mattered in the end anyway, considering just how much they still wiped him afterwards. But damn, Team Secret, things are coming online, and Matu just so strong in these fights now with this butterfly.
Well, some of that has to be also the like Tusk staying alive for the tag team damage, right?
True.
Like
yeah.
All these
Dire's
things
middle
matter,
tower
and Secret
is under
have to play it perfectly to win, and it looks like they're doing just that. As a 4,000 gold lead now, but more importantly, still 30 seconds
Dire's middle
with
tower
no
has fallen.
Sven and no Enigma. They do have a glyph available on Dire, and they're probably going to have to force it here. As No Tail ready to go in with the blink if he wants to make that play, but they
The question is, I think they probably saw him refresh too, because he did activate it. So they're very aware, I'm sure, that this Enigma is unlikely to have buyback.
10 more seconds. Matumba Man gonna take down that tier 3 tower, and as often happens when Luna kills a building, the rest start to fall.
Oh, what a hero.
Hook shot afterwards. The Remnant laid down. Black hole on it too. Do they have a way to break it? No, I don't think so. Matumba Man just gets demolished. Now
That's Midnight Pulse.
They have BKB available as they get the cogs pushed back. BKB tries to run. TP out with the root. Able to interrupt. Oh, No Tail held it for him.
Yeah.
And that is a death.
There's no way to keep track, honestly, at that point. Like, in all of that, whether or not it was still available, so he just goes for it.
90 seconds. No Luna. How quickly it all turns around again. They do have Glyph, though, on Radiant. And obviously Puppy is going to just be a bit of a butthead, spamming out these.
Whoa, watch the language, please, sir. Jeez. It's a family-friendly stream. It's Thanksgiving. You know, there's some grandparents who are like, Sonny, what's this thing you're watching?
Get out.
I'm watching the electronic sports, Ma. No Tail?
That's what he's on.
Down there.
Oh, God. Okay. Zai's going to die for it. Continuing to build the coffers. Ooh, good. Lotus, though. Yapzor now in trouble, and Yapzor forced staffed away. I mean, it's really hard to kill this guy, but the black hole comes through again. Gonna get that Aeon discount. Can they kill him off? Yes, indeedy duty. OG takedown 5, only 2 buybacks available. And that one hurts. Hook shot.
A little bit extra.
Afterwards, going for more. Puppy in trouble. They're going to throw back the stun. The tower is doing more damage than the heroes at this point. And OG just going to be able to walk away for a moment. Zai, nowhere left to go. They do have still a couple heroes back up soon. If Zai can live here, there's maybe a chance. Everybody's being kind of low. And with Luna back up in 7, it looks like OG kind of have to be careful.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Retreat for a moment.
Yeah, it feels kind of brutal over the past couple of minutes, but it's on insurmountable lead by any means yet. They haven't even evened up the racks count or anything like that, and now there is a big window of no black holes, and they have just been so dominant right now. But OG, they're hoping that Secret will get a little bit lazy. They want to keep them unbalanced here, lurking nearby.
And look at all that.
So many Eidolons. Puppy's network. Stocks.
All right,
get a little plummet up there.
An abyssal blade. That's what we need next for him.
Oh yes, the cast range, the real plays.
He's not getting.
Oh, it's only plus 200 now. Oh, that's kind of their own.
That's probably far.
Wasn't it like 3? It was definitely 350, right? Oh, that was hilarious.
I think you can still do it though, can't you? I feel like you.
Oh, you can still do it, but I mean, it was 350. Come on.
Sure. All right, jump in. Hook, not gonna stop it. They take down another tier 3 tower. Still not easy. Stun comes out, but Hummelman holds on to that BKB. Has the catch now. Manta going to be used. Thompson trying to chase forward. Can they find it?
The hex.
Couldn't get there for the punch in time. Thompson throws out the stun. Now in trouble. Look at the bash down. The silence is there and not enough with the heal. Seb chases down, looking for a bit more. OG in prime finishing the game condition right now as they're going to demolish the racks. Thompson jumps forward, kills off Zai. No chance for a cheese to matter at all. Triple kill, GG. That's a 2-0 trend.
Yeah, they said that they had something there, and then maybe this game's just completely over, and they just pushed for it. There, well done here by OG. A quick 2-0. I mean, a series that many people were looking forward to today. Goes down rather quickly.
It felt so long like OG were just in control of the game, and then there was that momentary blip where things started